Yo, what's good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? The council is back with another podcast, episode 75. 25 episodes away from 100. And you know, once we hit that 100 milestone, there will be a special podcast that day, something similar to what we did on 50. So, yeah, make sure you guys tune in for that. 25 episodes to go. We are almost there. 100 episodes. That's a great milestone for the podcast, man. But yeah, let's get right into it. Because if you guys are first-time listeners, we are a conversational podcast where we talk about the games that we are playing throughout the week. Because at the end of the day, we are gamers that play games. Like I've always been saying, it's a very simple concept. Just play some games, and then you talk about it. Plain and simple. Then we have some gaming news that we will be talking about. It's been a kind of a short week, so it won't be too long of a podcast today, I presume. But there's still a lot of news that there's still news that we gotta talk about that happened in the world of PlayStation. And also we have a set topic. Well, not really a topic today, but it's just a general talk or announcement, let you guys know something for those that's listening here that we say to later on the show, where you guys can always participate in the live chat that we have here. And once again, you guys can always email us at thecouncilpodcastyt@gmail.com. Once again, that's thecouncilpodcastyt@gmail.com. But yeah, let's get right into it because we have a special guest here. You know, somebody that we know through PlayStation Nation All Stars on Twitter as well. My main man over here, Ubed. No, I said it wrong. Ubed. Ubed.
Yo, what up?
What's good, man? Introduce yourself to the PlayStation Nation. Everybody that's tuning in here, let them know who you are out here in these gaming streets.
Man, I'm just a regular old guy, man. That just plays games. That's all I do, man. Different titles, like for this week. Well, most recently, Ratchet and Clank dropped. Been playing that a little bit. I actually playing it on casual first before I go further. But other than that, been playing the Division, Uncharted Collection, Unravel. I still haven't gotten to this platinum demo of Final Fantasy 15 yet.
Mm-hmm.
But that's pretty much all I'm doing.
How you liking Ratchet and Clank?
Man, Ratchet and Clank, it brings back all those memories that you had from those PS2 days.
Yeah.
It brings back all of that, except it's in a more newer, it's a newer atmosphere. Everything is more clear, upgrades, the levels and, all of that stuff. So I'm really digging into it like that.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Same here, man. Definitely liking the changes that they did with the origin story a little bit. Ratchet and Clank, they like each other right from the beginning. So that's pretty cool to see that. They definitely changed how they kind of met a little bit. But yeah, man, I definitely agree with you, man. It's just a much clearer, much prettier Ratchet and Clank game, man. It's really good. The writing is really good. And yeah, that's Insomniac Games for you, man. I really like it. But yeah, man, you are first time guest here, but it's good to have you here on the podcast. I know you try to be on the podcast for a long time now, but you're finally here, man.
Yeah, man.
Yo, so do you have a YouTube or anything? No YouTube channel?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
YouTube. Yeah, I got YouTube. I don't really be on it like that, though. I got one though.
Okay, well, if you want, what I'm saying, just make sure you drop the link here, and I would definitely leave the link to your YouTube channel if you want me to do it here in the description of the podcast, so people can check you out, man. You know what I mean?
All right, that's a bet.
Yeah, man, it's good to have you, and let's move it along and reintroduce some of the council members that's here. We have my main man, Xhastedgamer.
Yo, what's up, man? It's Xhastedgamer here, chilling. I'm on daddy duty right now, so if you hear a little whang whang in the background, that's my baby girl. She tripping right now. But games I've been playing through the week. MLB The Show, as some of you may know, and I've been playing The Division as of the 12th, which was Tuesday. So I was excited for that update, and me, Courtney, Trillwaves, aka Vic. We went through, a couple missions, and we went into the incursion, man. And ooh, bruh, look, don't go on that incursion without your gear being on fleek, because if you don't, it's gonna be a bad situation.
Yo, so
Uh,
I'm out the loop with the divisions because I haven't played the game in like a week and a half. So what is the incursion mode? Explain that for people that don't
the
know.
incursion mode is the equivalent to the raid of Destiny. You want to have the best gear, the best loot that you can get possible. So it's pretty much best to go into the dark zone and run with a good squad, run with 3 to 4 people, get you some nice loot, and pretty much get all gold gear, get all gold gear, and get it ranked up to the point where you can go into there with the highest level. I think the recommended level is 140 going into the incursion, but I think you should go in there at least at a 180 or a 200
I thought that
hitting the
joint was
incursion.
I thought that joint was like a recommended level like 160. Is it 140?
I think it's 140. It might be 160 or 140, but I don't recommend you going in there no less than a 180 to a 200. Just
140K?
uh,
No, it's like the gear level. You know the
no, no, they have a gear
yeah,
level.
yeah, they
They
got
have
a
a
set
gear
gear
level.
level.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I recommend you going in there with. I recommend you going in there with at least like a 180 to a 200
Yeah.
gear level, man, because it's a beast, man. It's no joke with 4 people, and if everybody don't have on their mics, if everybody's not synchronized, you're gonna have to wipe, plain and simple. So, but pretty much that's all I've been playing. Oh yeah, a little bit of that Bloodborne too.
Whoa!
I'm not Bloodborne,
Oh.
my bad.
Fox,
Battleborn.
Battleborn.
Battleborn. I ain't mean to get you
Man.
excited. I ain't mean to get you excited, Jabari. Man, my
That's a
bad,
You
bro.
big
know, you know what I was about to say.
I know. But yeah, just the Battleborn, it's pretty cool. It's good to go. Check that out. That's pretty much it, man. When you can check me out on hold up. Hey, chill. When you can, check me out on YouTube. I'll be streaming the MLB The Show, my road to the show progress, and messing around with that and stuff like that. I usually be talking trash and stuff like that. So check me out,
Yeah, no
and I'm
doubt, no doubt.
and I'm good.
Yes, sir. Let's move along. We have my main man Ken Masters. Shoryuken!
That's right. That's right. Um,
I did like a sneeze. Sure you can.
Yeah, you almost choked, bro.
Yeah.
what's good, everybody? Shout out to everybody that's listening. What I've been playing? Uh, been on Street Fighter 5, getting
Oh,
ready for that tournament tomorrow.
oh.
Uh-huh. I've been playing The Division. Been on Division heavy. That game is like.
Oh, that's what going
Oh,
on right now.
yeah,
Oh,
that's not me.
oh.
No, but no, I did the incursion yesterday. I beat the incursion. Exhausted said, man, you got to be on point. You gotta communicate. If not, then you're not gonna win. Um, and don't go in. It says recommended 160. Do not go in there below 180, please. Like it's just not gonna work. So yeah, yeah. The incursions are serious. What else am I playing? I played the platinum demo. Um, and I played a little bit of MLB The Show with Jamil. It was just some
Whoa.
home run derby, which is actually pretty fun. I'm not a baseball guy, but it was entertaining. I had a lot of fun with that. And Dark Souls 3. I barely I'm at the first boss.
Mm.
I only played it for like maybe 2 hours or so. I haven't really dove into the game like I normally do. I think that's gonna be on the weekend. But this weekend I'll dive in and I'll sink my teeth into that game because that's a 200, 300 hour affair right there. So I gotta prepare my mind for that.
Yeah, a lot of people's on Dark Souls or Ratchet and Clank on my friends list.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people on Dark Souls.
Ratchet and Clank I don't have yet, but I'm getting it as a gift like on Tuesday. So yeah, I'll have it by Tuesday.
Oh, excuse me, player. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, some people's not fortunate like you, Ken.
Nah, but I'm gonna get it. It looks beautiful. It's not Pixar quality. I know some people saying, "Oh, it's just like a Pixar movie." I don't think it is, but I think it's the closest we've ever been in a video game. You know,
Nah, it's pretty Pixar quality, bruh.
It is.
As far as like the cutscenes in there, it's pretty much there. It looks like the straight up movie.
The cutscenes, yeah. I was talking about the gameplay because the gameplay looks beautiful.
The gameplay is beautiful. But yeah, it's not like, it's not looking like Pixar. But yeah, like you say, it's very close.
I give it if they make another Ratchet and Clank along that line, by the end of this gen, I think it'll be there. I don't see why it wouldn't, because that's one of the best looking games I've ever seen. Ratchet looks amazing. Like it's just holy shit.
It's kind of funny because I was playing it just now, just before we started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's up there, man. It's up there. But yo, that's it, Ken.
Yeah, that's it.
Michy, right in the sand. I hope the wind doesn't blow for eternity while you're in the dark zone.
Yeah. What's the deal? It's your boy Michy. Currently playing The Division because I'm on my other PlayStation, and I didn't do my Final Fantasy 14 update yet.
Damn.
So yeah, I'm stuck playing this. So I guess I'll suffer until the podcast is over. I can do that.
Damn.
Anything for fans.
You playing Ratchet and Clank?
Hadn't played Ratchet and Clank yet. I'm gonna wait till this weekend for that. But the wife has been playing it. She's been loving it, and I hadn't been watching her play it because then I won't play it. So shout out to her, who's she's at work right now. So those of y'all missing her in the comment section. She will boot you out the chat from work, so don't try no regular stuff. What else have I been playing? MLB The Show. Been getting it in. Just got promoted to AA, or was it AAA? One of them. I moved up. What else? I've been playing something else. I said Division. I'm in the Street Fighter tournament tomorrow. Oh, I ain't even gonna practice. Somebody finna get some pure, unrestrained, unrefined, hiney kicking tomorrow. No practice.
Straight skills.
That's it. Check out my homie Stitch, Young Sizzle. He got a few videos up on my page. I don't know why he don't just make his own YouTube, but he want to use mine, so that's fine. And God, y'all can stop walking in front of me. You see me shooting people. If I go rogue again, I'm gonna jump through the screen and punch you. I swear to God. And now these dudes want to shoot me. Ain't that some stuff? The Division sucks. Shout out to all the people who play in the Division like an RPG, happy with all these RPG elements, Ken, and can't play an RPG.
I like RPG. Wait, what?
Damn.
You like the MMO elements and all that stuff, but you won't play an MMO. You'll be like, oh, well, the Division works.
I know how
Michy is. Cheesy gamer.
Michy weird.
You and Kev, cheesy gamers.
What? What did Kev do?
Kev know what he does. Play Tales of Experience.
I gotta play Home Run Derby with you in the show, man.
And you don't want it.
Alright. I'm still.
Nah, we can do that. Have to test my share play capabilities with Jersey, but we can do that. But yeah, that's it. Oh, and shout out to all the people that bought that new Xbox exclusive this week, whatever it is. Shout out to y'all.
Oh yeah.
Whoa,
Xbox exclusive multi-platform.
That was this week? Hold up. I missed it. Oh
Man,
no.
New
damn.
game called Dark Feelings.
But yo,
Yo.
Mr. Official.
This guy. What is going on, world? What's going on, PlayStation Nation? Happy to be here. Oh, wow. I'm literally just not turning on the Division to see all of the stuff that's been added. Since Michy's on there, I was going to surprise him and jump in the game, but now I got to read all these patch notes. But anyway, what have I been playing this week? Street Fighter. What else? You fine. Ratchet and Clank, the Battleborn beta, and what else have I been playing? That's pretty much it, I think. Yeah, just Street Fighter, the Division, Battleborn beta, and Ratchet and Clank. I got stories, but I haven't touched it yet. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. Nothing major, just gaming. I play Street Fighter every day, though. So, if that counts for anything, you know, I'm out here flexing and giving out free hugs to anybody who want it.
Yeah, man. Just real quick, the games that I've been playing. Ratchet and Clank is a major one. I'm trying to complete that before I start Stories, the Path of Destinies. I haven't even started Dark Souls 3 yet, but I will be starting that next week. I'm still playing Knights of Azure. Yo, this game is very addicting. I love this game right here. I think I should be completing this game very soon too. It's a long RPG, but I got a good like 50 hours in this game already. Capcom just added some new games to PS Now. They added Darkstalkers Resurrection, so I've been playing that as well. I haven't gone online yet with it, but I've just been practicing, you know, certain things. I forgot about Darkstalkers, you know what I mean, some of the moves and all that stuff. So yeah, I've got to adapt myself back to that game. Also been playing Uncharted, Nathan Drake Collection, playing Uncharted 3. I want to complete Uncharted 3, then go back to 2 to platinum that game. Then, you know, work my way to platinum 3. So that's a goal before Uncharted 4 comes out. And I also played a little bit of Call of Duty, not too much. And I played Street Fighter, like I think Saturday, when you guys were having like a lobby or something like that. I was playing that as well. The Order 1886, back on that grind because you already know the comparison videos is coming. Because some of these Xbox guys be wilding out here in these streets when it comes to these comparisons, like Quantum Break looking better than the Order. You all crazy. So I'm going to show it to you. Live from the Elgato as well. And also Guilty Gear XR Revelator. And playing a demo to that if you guys watching live streams and stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, Xbox, I've been playing Titanfall. Back on the Titanfall grind. But you guys tune in later because we're gonna be talking about Titanfall a little bit later. But yeah, back on Titanfall, and you know, still a fun game. Certain modes, it just takes a while to populate. But attrition seems like that's the mode that, you know, so you can get a match in there really quick. But there's a lot of casuals playing that game now, in my opinion. But that's the most casual mode in the game, attrition, because you cannot get a kill and still get a win if you just kill a whole bunch of bots in that game. But I do like Titanfall a lot, and I'm really excited for the upcoming one. So we're definitely going to be talking about that. So yeah, let's get right into the news because you already know what day it is. It's the day that everybody don't care about sales and hate to talk about sales, and people say they don't care about sales, but it's their favorite topic that everybody loves to hate. Yeah, we're going to be talking about sales because it's MPD Day. You know, if you guys looked at the title of the podcast. So we're going to be talking about the MPDs. You know, March MPDs are in. With no surprise, the Xbox One are the winners of the MPDs for the month of March.
Dang, bro. Waited so salt no more.
Nah, man. PS4 wins once again for the MPDs. no surprise out here. We already know what it is. There's just too many games on PS4 for anybody to be just blatantly buying the Xbox One like that. You know, you gotta wait. You gotta wait till holiday season anyway, according to Microsoft execs. But yeah, man,
Wow.
PS4 keeps the winning streak in the U.S. according to March NPD data, and The Division was a top-selling game for the software sales. So PS4 won hardware sales. They didn't really get into specifics, but they said as far as revenue, the business gained like $99.3 billion dollars as far as when it came to gaming as a whole, as far as money they pulled in. But they did say PS4 won, and here is a statement that Sony said. They pretty much say thank you to our fans and partners for making PlayStation 4 the top-selling console and software sales leader for the month of March, as well as the #1 console for fans of The Division. Ooh, boom.
Damn.
According to the NPD, we are truly humbled by the success and look forward to delivering more amazing gaming experiences throughout 2016, including the launch of PlayStation VR this October. Anybody thoughts on that statement right there? Is that a powerful statement?
Yeah. Yeah, they kind of just wait, they stay quiet until the numbers come out and they just drop, what they gotta say, and that's it.
Yo, but Ken, why did Sony said including the #1 place for The Division? Why did they say that, Ken?
Oh,
Because
man.
there was a marketing deal with Xbox.
Damn.
There was a marketing deal with Xbox. They, so they are rubbing salt in the wound. It's a subtle shot. Very subtle shot.
Yeah, it's kind of shocking because Xbox did have the marketing deal. They definitely did promote this game. They have the DLC. They get a month free. They get not a month free, but a month earlier than PlayStation 4 owners. But let's go over software sales. Let me get everybody's thoughts real quick on the NPDs. Just overall impressions or thoughts or whatever. But The Division was #1. PS4 leading the charge on that one. #2 was Far Cry Primal. PS4 leading the charge on that one as well. And then we have Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD for the Wii U, which pretty much exposes a lot of Nintendo fans, because Nintendo fans is known as the people that they hate remasters when it comes to Xbox and PlayStation. But here, #3 on the charts was a remastered for a Zelda game. So you know Wii U, they hungry out there. They hungry.
Yeah,
And the reason why I said they hungry, because when we get down the list, I'm gonna explain why. Then #4, without any ado, not shocking at all, Grand Theft Auto 5 is #4. PS4 leading the charge out here. Then we have UFC 2, PS4 leading the charge once again. Then we have MLB The Show 16, PS4 leading the charge in that one, because it also came on PS3. So that's good that a PlayStation exclusive is on there. #6. I'm pretty happy about that number. I think 6 is a good position for like a baseball type game. You know what I mean? And this is the reason why I'm exposing these Nintendo fans out here, is because Pokken Tournament is #7, a new IP. But no, Nintendo fans that hate remasters on PS4 and Xbox One, they bought Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD over Pokken Tournament, a new IP. Come on, Nintendo fans, get it together, people. Get it together.
And that's Pokemon, so I'm surprised. Whoa.
It's shocking, man, because now this is just telling that we're just gonna stick to the handhelds when it comes to these Pokemon games. I thought this game was gonna be like bang busters crazy. Like I would rather see this at #3 than #7. But I ain't gonna pick on the Nintendo fans too much because I know they're a different breed, and some people might say, "Oh, why are you talking about Nintendo? I don't see Street Fighter."
Yeah, I was about to say that. They definitely bring up they was gonna bring up Street Fighter.
Yeah, but number 8, NBA 2K16, PS4 is the lead on that one. The number 9, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Xbox One is the lead on that one. But I'm gonna explain why, because on Amazon, yes, I'm damage controlling right now, but hear me out. On Amazon, the number 1 selling bundle is the PS4 Call of Duty edition. So the game is included within the bundle, and NPDs, they don't count those bundle sales when it comes to equating their numbers. Then we have Minecraft as number 10. The 360 leading the charge in this one. PS4 is shockingly second when it comes to software sales on Minecraft. But yo, anybody want to talk about these NPDs? Go ahead, man.
Y'all really. I mean, okay, I'll go first. I'll get everybody warmed up. Oh, let me crack the knuckles for this. Oh. What happened is what we thought would happen. Why would we think anything else? According to everybody else, none of this matters. Sales don't matter. Gameplay doesn't matter. Graphics doesn't matter. Resolution doesn't matter. Fun factor doesn't matter. What we claim as replayability doesn't matter. I mean, nothing matters unless they win. So all the people who winning don't matter. So shout out to the Super Bowl champions, Denver Broncos. Y'all don't matter. Shout out to the Golden State Warriors. Y'all don't matter. Y'all winning. Shout out to the Spurs. Y'all winning too. Who's relevant then? If losing makes you relevant, who is relevant right now? Let's see. The Wii U had an exclusive to drop that charted in March. That makes them relevant. Everybody had a game that they played for longer than a week. Besides, well, no, let's see. I guess there's no easy way around it. Xbox One, you are the most irrelevant console ever made. You are the big winners this week. The more success PlayStation has, the more irrelevant you look. And shout out to the people who like to make a podcast on Mondays and damage control the Xbox and all that glory. You people are supporting mediocrity. I just like to let that be known. I probably can't never get on that podcast. But y'all some damage controlling, flip-flopping, magic carping people. And I just can't do it. I'm sorry. Xbox lost. PlayStation won. It is what we thought it was. And I'm done. I'll be back in 4 seconds though, because I'm not through.
People have spoken. Anybody else thoughts on these MPs?
That's everything in a nutshell, man. For real. It's not much more you can say. Xbox is dead.
I wouldn't say Xbox is dead, but
Xbox is dead. Stop it. It's dead.
I'm not gonna say that, but I will say that at least, like, the way the dudes be boasting us, like, what are y'all complaining for? Like, what are y'all even trying to get on the PlayStation's case about? Because I know they was real heavy about, Street Fighter and stuff like that, but I don't know. It's like kind of no room to talk. But the Xbox isn't dead. I mean, it'll be different next week. I do believe that forgive me, Lord forgive me, because that's in a whole different range in caliber in comparison. I do believe that what's that freaking game? Quantum Break.
You can't even remember it. You can't even remember
it. Man, listen, bro. Listen. Like, I was really excited for that game, but I held off on it. Something told me in my heart, and my intuition was right, weirdly enough. And that's one of the reasons I actually bought an Xbox. But even still, I think Quantum Break will at least kind of somewhat break the mold of the stigma that the Xbox has right now.
It won't.
That's what I believe. But we'll see.
Damn.
We will see.
Anybody else?
I don't know. I'm not surprised. You know, the people have spoken. They voted with their wallets, and they wanted the best console out, and that's what they got. And
Facts.
I don't want PlayStation to get too cocky though with winning like this. Like I'm dead ass, man, because
no,
like
I believe you.
you know what I'm saying. Even now, like there's people complaining, even though it doesn't bother me because I kind of tend to buy games that interest me like as soon as possible. But you know you got people complaining about stuff like PlayStation Plus and whatnot, and just off that alone, like anything that's going wrong with like PlayStation or unsatisfactory, people will look at that as like a beacon of light for change or something, you know. So I don't want PlayStation to get to their PS3 type mentality when they have like all of that hubris about like it's $700 or whatever, but I want them to just kind of keep the glow going and you know, do what they got to do to stay in business.
You guys are nice.
Yeah, I share that same sentiment too. I don't want them to get cocky, but at the same time, you know, it's like they throwing out them games, and people are still wondering why this is happening. Because I believe that they have more games out, and if you have more games, you're gonna appeal to a wider demographic. You know, so
that is very true. Very true.
I'm the opposite. I say get cocky. You know
I agree.
Because you're giving the people what the fans want. The only thing I'll say not to get cocky is when the next iteration of the PlayStation comes and you don't want to just tack on all this stuff like they did with like PS3 when here's the price $700, $800, you know what I mean, that kind of stuff. But right now you're in a groove. You're in a groove for a reason because you're actually putting out that work. You're doing a lot of work as far as getting the marketing deals. You're doing a lot of work as far as putting out the games for gamers to play. You know what I mean? You're putting out the gaming features that people want. That it actually enhances your gaming experience. So yeah, get a little cocky, man. You're doing a good job. That's like you know, you did good on an exam. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? You're showing that little swag. Like, hell yeah, I studied for this exam. And I got an A on it. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Brush them haters off and keep doing what you're doing. Keep supplying the games. Keep listening to you know, the music. You know, do that more. And yeah, I think PlayStation is in a good standard. I don't agree with that whole get cocky thing.
No, not to get okay, not get cocky. You ain't gotta get cocky.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta say anything. All you gotta do is keep your foot on the gas. Keep your foot on the gas. Keep it going forward, and just keep it moving, and just keep putting stuff out. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. I mean, the Xbox is already smoked. Basically, you ain't gotta get cocky. You just keep your foot on the gas. Keep putting stuff out. Keep pushing it. Keep pushing it. Keep pushing it.
Cause you know what? There's one thing to win like hardware sales. But I think it also hurts people where they claim that they don't care about sales because the software side is also something that they're not winning. You know what I mean? When it comes to like the opposite fanboy wars, you know, where a lot of people used to be like, oh, it doesn't matter about the hardware. It's about the software sales. And here you're looking at it, it's PS4, Xbox One, 360, PS4. You know what I mean?
About that.
Yeah. I don't think it's cocky. I think it's confident. I think it's supreme confidence in their product. Like, no matter what happens, PlayStation's confident. It's like comparing, and you know, if you don't watch sports, you won't get it, but it's like comparing the Denver Broncos, who are always confident, to the Carolina Panthers, who are cocky. And you saw what happened when they met up. The Broncos did what they knew they could do. The Panthers act like they didn't know what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, beginning of the generation, the Xbox was cocky. They were arrogant. They were all over the place. PlayStation was confident that we have a product people will want, and we're going to give it to them. We have the games people want, we're going to give it to them. We have features that people want, we're going to give it to them. And you look at the Xbox One from the beginning till now, and the PS4, damn near everything the PS4 could already do out the box, outside maybe that first update, the Xbox is catching up. And sooner or later, the Xbox want to be just like the PlayStation with its own little twist. Maybe next year.
Yeah, man, I definitely agree, man. Hold on one second. Yo, what up, everybody that's in the chat? Definitely appreciate you guys coming through. We got 25 people live right now, watching the podcast. But yeah, if anybody is done with the whole sales talk, we can move on to some other gaming news. But at the end of the day, that PlayStation is a beast, though. It's just like, yo, my whole thing is like, why wouldn't you get a PlayStation? That's one thing I try to plaster all over these Facebook groups is like, yo, the reason why I post so much or whatever is like, yo, why wouldn't you have a PlayStation? You know what I mean? Look at all these games that are coming to this console in the upcoming months, the upcoming weeks. You know what I mean? Like, I would. Everybody keep saying it's not about resolution. It's not about this. It's about the games. Where's the games? There's plenty of games coming. You know what I mean? But
people are just.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, when they do that, people try to base it upon just like their one single preference, and that's the main issue with a lot of these people, though. They don't have any thought for anybody having a different taste other than themselves. That's why they always use that bullshit excuse. Excuse my language.
Nah, I hear you, man. But yo, let's move on because let's talk about a very popular game that's coming out. Oh, well, is out already. Street Fighter 5. You know what I mean? Hold on one second as I type this in this chat. Well, yo, Street Fighter 5, Capcom sent out a tweet earlier this week saying that we are planning to roll out a system this month that addresses the rage quitting issue in Street Fighter 5. More details coming soon. So in the words of my man Kev over here, MistaOfficialVG, so we expect some info at the end of the month.
Man.
Yo, I saw Kev's tweet and I started rolling, bro. I was like, yo, Kev is a savage. Why would you say that, Kev?
You know it's true, man. They're going to get that shit to you on the last day at 12 a.m. Like, the moment is before it's about to be, you know what I'm saying, in May. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but also we expect the new DLC character this month as well. So Capcom got a lot of stuff they gotta get with this month. But yeah, this is something that is definitely needed in Street Fighter 5, especially in ranked. Where a lot of people they don't want to give up them points, especially if they lose to like a lower ranked guy like me. Oh, they don't want to give up their points. So sometimes you can end up getting like 65 to max around 90 something points to a high ranked guy. You know what I mean? And they don't want to lose that. They say nope. So it's definitely funny out here. Capcom did say to tweet them, record your matches or whatever, or share it to them and tweet them. I have done that, but I haven't seen any points of mine come to me as far as the points that I lost through a rage quitter.
And you won't. Just like you don't expect that update to the end of the month. You don't expect no rewards from the rage quits. Telling you, bro.
But one thing I definitely like though, the fact that they added the 2 out of 3 in ranked, it definitely calms down a lot of rage quitters because you can decide to give them the run back, or they can decide to give you the run back. And I definitely got a lot of run backs for people, so I definitely like that a lot. That's a very, very good feature that all fighting games should have now implemented. In my opinion.
I was surprised, like when I used that feature, I would say 90% of the fights I have, I get the run back. Even if I get my ass kicked or I beat them badly, I was surprised at that. So I think that's pretty cool.
Damn, that's new.
But nah, it's definitely dope having that. Cause there's times where I see somebody would ready up, was like, yo, I'm ready to get that run back, and you know what I mean. You just like, yo, I'll whoop you, man. You want to give me that double that points, right?
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need.
All right, cool. Yeah, I was trying to comment on the last thing about the sales and stuff like that, man. But I go ahead and say this, man. Like those sales, I'm sorry, but if you check over the whole, and you go back to the OG Xbox, Sony has won ever since. Even last generation, with Sony starting off with that crazy ass, $600 price point with the PS3. Sony has won, still came back and won that console generation. So if people are still upset or they're saying that Microsoft or they wish Sony would go bankrupt, it's not going to happen. When you get to these big corporations, there are ways for them to avoid certain things from going bankrupt. So if one thing you need to know, that Microsoft isn't going to go bankrupt on the gaming side, and Sony isn't going to go bankrupt on the gaming side. So chill out, grab your tissues, and rock yourself to sleep, because that's not going to happen.
Yo, matter of fact, you just reminded me because it just came out saying that PlayStation has now surpassed PlayStation 3 has now surpassed 360 in lifetime sales. That's recently this week. So that's amazing.
Oh, no.
That's amazing. A year lead, like $200 cheaper, and
they were still able to come back and surpass them just because of what they offer for PlayStation. But you have people out there, that's just Xbox fanboys that's going to say the different. So I'll let them rest on their salted tears and stuff like that, and deal with it.
Really? Salted tears?
Salty tears. But yeah, moving along, expect an update for Street Fighter 5 about rage quitting. I think they probably already implemented that stuff. So there was like a scheduled maintenance going on this week. So I'm pretty sure the update will come soon. Sorry, Kat. Sorry to disappoint. But yo, moving along here. Just wanted to say this really quick because I'm a big Star Wars fan. And Star Wars Battlefront Spring 2016 content includes Lando Calrissian, and more offline options for this game. But yeah, man, Lando's a cool character that everybody liked, kind of like Han. Well, not everybody did like him when he finally showed himself and came through in episode 6. That's when people started liking him like that. But yeah, man, Lando's coming as one of the heroes. They got new HUT contracts, new in-game events, new. There's more content coming to Star Wars. So everybody that was complaining about Star Wars, you didn't buy the game yet, here's a good time to buy the game in spring with these updates coming. Okay? Any Star Wars Battlefront fans?
What do you want for that joint now?
I don't even know. If you probably go to GameStop, you can get it for like what, $50-$40, I'm guessing. But yeah, I enjoy Battlefront. The new update that they did, it definitely changed a lot. So if you play Battlefront and you haven't played in a while and going back into it, be prepared because people have gotten better, people have leveled up, and it's definitely a challenge now. And you would think before when you thought it was an easy little game.
I haven't played that joint since the beta. I ain't really mess with that joint like that. But I might look into it though.
Yeah, man, it's a cool game. But yo, y'all wanna hear something really cool?
Go for it.
Shoot.
Titanfall 2 is coming out for the God Station 4. Yo, Titan.
Yeah, we got the cloud. We got the cloud. Titanfall won't work without the cloud.
No, man, I seen people talking about they worried about the cloud, the game
What?
being
Bruh,
good
bruh,
because of the
bruh. I
cloud.
haven't heard. I haven't heard about the cloud since this game came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Not
know
well.
about the cloud here with this game, but
Bruh. Last time I heard about a cloud was when it was in Oklahoma City throwing down fucking tornadoes. I ain't got time for all that, man.
Oh man.
This game, there is no game that will depend on the cloud. Let's get that straight right now. I just want to go. I just want to dive head deep into this. No game will depend on the cloud. There will be no graphical improvements because of the cloud. These graphical games are done because these developers are able to do what they're able to do on said system, whether it's Xbox or PlayStation 4. I watched a video on iRacing TV. These guys, they're big sim racers, and they were talking about Assetto Corsa, which is Assetto Corsa is a big sim racing title on the PC, which is coming to PS4 and Xbox One on I think in June. And they came outright and said like, yo, the PlayStation 4 version is going to be better than the Xbox One version just because the PlayStation hardware is better all around than the Xbox One. So yeah, you might, get similar graphical details, but the performance will be on a higher side will be more on the side of PlayStation 4 than the Xbox One just because of the resources they have available for them on the Xbox One and how they are limited on the Xbox One versus the PS4.
yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, PS4 is just better hardware, so we'll see.
And
But
that's just a racing game. We're not talking about shooters. That's just a racing game. So you have shooters like, say for example, I'm gonna do a Michy here. Quantum Break.
Why not use Star Wars Battlefront? I mean, that was EXL, but
And Quantum Break was, yeah, I think they said Quantum Break was a DX12 game, but look at what we got. Like, yeah, the story overall in the game, hands down, great story, great presentation, but when it comes down to what you want in graphic fidelity and what you want to see in your eyes, it was not the best game, when it comes to that point. And I was disappointed on that aspect, but as far as the story, I love the story, and I felt the ending was a cliffhanger, and it left a lot more to the story than it was, and everything like that. But when it comes to giving us what we paid for, that game was not a $60 game. It wasn't.
yo, the comment section is funny as hell, man. But yo, yeah, Titanfall 2 is coming. They had a teaser trailer showing a Buster Blade. Yo, they straight up stole Cloud's blade, man. Straight disrespect. But EA is definitely having their own little E3 presentation. So gameplay will be revealed at E3 at their presentation. But yeah, that's huge that this game is coming to PS4. I know the original plans for this game was to have it multi-platform, but Microsoft just sneakily locked down the deal when it came to having Titanfall exclusive to Xbox. And we all knew that when Vince Zampella tweeted out, was like, we didn't even know about this meeting. You know what I mean? But they got their money anyway with that. But a lot of people say Titanfall was successful because they're saying about the whole 10 million unique users when it comes to the game. But I'm pretty sure the initial sales for the game wasn't like as they expected, because I remember when those articles came out saying that they betted wrong just on the Xbox One when this game like 3 months in, because everybody wasn't playing Titanfall 3 months in the game. There was only like a few people really playing it. Even if you go back now to Titanfall, there's not really that much people playing it. Everybody keeps saying it's the best shooter out. It's the best game. It's the best shooter, the most fun shooter. But a month in the game, nobody was playing it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really questioning people when I hear people say that. They're saying that it's the best shooter. I'm like, yo, you're not even playing the game now. If it was the best shooter this gen, you'll be playing the game now. And I know for sure when in these groups sometimes I'm like, yo, let's play Titanfall. Nobody responds. You know?
Yo, that's because Titanfall it came early and it busted late. It was a late success. You got all the actual features of the game like a year later, like what you got with Battlefield 4. So that's going to tell you Battlefield 4 is a multi-platform game, and that's something that should have been there from the beginning. And you see Battlefield 4, they didn't fix that game until a year out, and the same thing happened with Titanfall. They didn't fix it, and they didn't give you all the features that was supposed to have been there at launch until a year later. So what you expect for Titanfall to be right now?
Hey, game's dead. Right now.
No, but that makes you think though. Do they do that with all games though? Is it like a strategy that all these companies got set up? Like a year after the game launches, then now all of a sudden you're getting all the content that makes the games enjoyable. Is it like that, like with every game?
Nah, I'm pretty sure because Titanfall, it definitely had like a DLC plan because I remember when the first DLC came, that's when people really dropped out of the game. Nobody was really coming back due to the DLC. Then the second DLC came, then they dropped the whole just pilot only mode. That's when I went back, you know what I'm saying? It was really long time to get into a match in that because like I said, everybody plays that attrition mode. You know what I mean? So the community for the game was definitely diminishing. There's a few people in there, but I'm pretty sure that the game was just like not being played as they expected. So probably with that, there's a, with the lack of people playing it, they probably dropped off a lot of support with the game. It's like, hey, you know what? We had a DLC plan. Let's put out this last DLC and then see how the game goes after that. But yeah, they definitely changed the game up because there's like a ranking system now and all that stuff in there. It's pretty cool. But I thought it was a little bit too late when it implemented that stuff into the game because like the game was pretty much dead by that time. But overall, I did like Titanfall a lot. We definitely was playing it a lot when it first dropped. Definitely a lot of fun with it. The fact of the matter that it was on Xbox is probably one of the reasons why I didn't play as much. But I'm pretty confident. It being on PS4, I will be playing this game a lot more. And yes, that sounds like a fanboy statement, but it's the truth because that's my primary console that I play on. So you expect that game is going to get played more on that console due to that fact. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And yeah, I definitely agree with Demi here, man. Playing that game a lot, the hit detection wasn't the greatest in that game. That's why I always question this whole cloud situation that Joseph brought up because there were certain things in the game, like it just felt off. Like, yo, are you really on dedicated servers? Because there was a certain lag in the game. Every time you died and you watch like the kill cam, you see that person like moving like in frames, like it's like a judder. You know what I mean? The hit detection was a little bit off in that game as well. It's not like bad, but it was a little bit off. Like it felt weird when it came to Titanfall. But overall, it was a fun game, and a lot of games, definitely learn from Titanfall, and I think they learned a lot of lessons. So part 2 should be good. But they also have something here talking about. They say Titanfall 2 will include a top secret pilot ability and new network optimizations. So they're already talking about how the network is going to be. They said that Glenn Fielder had been spending the last year and a half working on server-side network optimizations to help reduce dedicated server costs, reduce bandwidth usage, and improve the fidelity of the multiplayer experience. So you know what I'm saying? Like when I say those things, like I said prior to me reading that statement, people will automatically deny that. It's like, no, this game ran perfectly. It's on Xbox Azure servers. So why the hell are they trying to fix it and improve the fidelity of the experience? Because it wasn't the greatest. You know, anybody that played Titanfall like dedicated, they will understand that the servers was not like the greatest. It's not like it was bad, but it wasn't the greatest. Hit detection was kind of off. There was a lot of lag going on in the game. It was definitely weird sometimes. And it definitely has some frame issues with it when you win the Titans as well. So hopefully they fix all that stuff when it comes to Titanfall 2. Yeah. But I'm excited for it, man.
When it comes to the Azure services, people fail to realize that the Azure services are just like AWS, Amazon Web Services. It's Microsoft sell those cloud services and let people do what they want to do with those cloud services, use those resources for whatever the case may be. This isn't something that Microsoft is going to actually capitalize on when it comes to the gaming side, because this is more of a corporate side. So if you need Azure to run your website or whatever the case may be, Microsoft will sell you those services to let it do what you want to do. The same thing with gaming. Microsoft is going to sell those services to whatever company, whether it's Epic, whether it's Bethesda, whether it's whoever. They're going to sell those services to them if they want to use those for their online gaming, and that gaming is going to be replicant of that service and the stability of that service. So do not in one essence think that Azure services is exclusive to Xbox, because it's not.
Yeah. Even Phil Spencer came out and said it wasn't, but I really think that
I think them Xbox didn't hear that part when he said that though.
Yeah, because Microsoft is all about that bread. That's their bread and butter, is giving away servers like that. But yeah, man, I can't wait for Titanfall 2. Hopefully, they definitely build upon the first game.
Oh man, definitely comment section.
COD is definitely better than Titanfall though. Black Ops 3 is better than Titanfall in my opinion. And pretty much I played both games a lot. So a lot of people in the comment section, like I always say, if you guys want to defend Titanfall, we can set up a private lobby and we can play Titanfall for the streams to see how good you can defend that game.
Let me know. I got it on PC and I got it on Xbox.
Let me know. I've been doing it all week. You know what I'm saying? I've been making my statements on Titanfall, saying about hit detection and all that. People been saying, "Oh, you're lying. You don't know. You don't play Titanfall." I said, "Okay, let's set up a private lobby," and they just go quiet. You know what I mean? But if you guys want to see, I got live streams, videos on Titanfall on my channel. You can check them out if you want. But
I ain't played Titanfall since launch.
Yeah, I know. Remember that time when we was running like molasses in that game when the frames got crazy?
Yeah, man. I remember.
Man, that was the good old days.
Yo, I just got to say this about Titanfall. When I first saw the gameplay of it, like I was like super excited for like an hour, and then it looked like it kind of got boring, and the game not having a decent campaign, it was just like, I don't understand like why people made that much hype over that game. But if it comes with a decent campaign and some more, I guess, unique
a Buster Blade
modes, huh?
And a Buster Blade.
Oh yeah. Well, now that it has a sword, I'm interested. I like big robots. Like who doesn't? So, like I said, if they flesh out that campaign, I'm on board. But if they, I doubt they're gonna do what they did before. But we'll see.
Hey man, listen. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't really care for Titanfall and the campaign, to be honest with you, because I doubt the campaign is gonna be so good that everybody is gonna be like, "Oh my God, Titanfall, yeah!" Everybody's crying for this campaign, and then when the stats come out about how many people actually beat the campaign, it's gonna be pretty low. You know what I mean? Just like COD, just like any other game that people complain there's no Oh, if they had a campaign, I would have bought it. Stop the lies. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you specifically, Ken, but I know a lot of people have been saying this stuff when it comes to Titanfall. But yeah, would it be nice to have a campaign? Yeah, because that campaign they had on there was kind of BS. That just remind me of Brink with that online campaign.
But people like whether people realize it or not, or people admit it or not, people like campaigns, man. Like look at Evolve, you know, games like that. That just
look at what?
Evolve.
What?
Game.
Damn.
No, I'm just saying. I use that as an example. It's like
name 6 people that beat Evolve.
Evolve. But
said no one ever.
I don't think there's anything wrong with putting campaigns in the game. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not disagreeing that I think the campaign would be a great addition, but I'm just saying I think it's a little bit over-exaggerated when people talk about, oh, they should have had a campaign. Like, yo, they're going to have like a 6-hour campaign in the game. You're going to beat it real quick, and what else are you going to do? You know what I mean? Yeah. If you're so worried, if you didn't buy the game because it didn't have a campaign, you know what I mean? When you beat this game in 6 hours, what else are you going to do? Because you're not going to go online according to what people are saying. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but the thing is, with a campaign, you can build a world up. You can get more people invested into that universe. You know, I think that's what happened with the first Titanfall.
It's a shooter. It's not like Wolfenstein. It's not gonna.
No, but it still helps though.
No, I get what you're saying. I completely agree with you what you're saying. I would love it, but I'm the same. A lot of people have been saying this stuff, but they still won't get the game for some reason, or I'm guaranteed when the game comes, drop a campaign, they probably won't even play it or beat it.
You know the funny thing about Titanfall is, a lot of people beat the campaign and never knew they did it.
Yo, that's true.
like the way that game was set up, I played for days, and I was just doing the same stuff over and over again, and I never beat the campaign. I was like, damn. Then one day I was playing, and I went and looked. I said, oh, I got all the stuff unlocked finally? Finally? Like, damn.
Yep. I was the same way. I was like, oh, snap, this is actually the campaign.
I think if Titanfall would have started out with a campaign first and then added multiplayer later, I'd say they'd have a good story to build off of and a Halo rival, because Lord knows that Halo is falling from grace. Okay. But with the way they did it, Titanfall needs to stay multiplayer only. That's a game where the story don't really matter. It really doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is with that. If it was only multiplayer, part 2, I wouldn't mind that either. I'd have bought it anyway. But I guess it is nice to have an additional campaign to it. So I'm not making a big deal out of it. It is what it is. But yo, let's move on because we got some good news or semi-good news, depending on how you want to look at it. Evolution Studios co-founder on Sony. We still got a great relationship. Where Evolution Studios pretty much got picked up by Codemasters. You know, they're known for like the Dirt series. They got another racer, Grid. And I think there's another racer too that they have on there. I don't really know. But they're pretty much known as a racing studio. So they pretty much picked up all of Evolution Studios, saying, we are only hiring employees. We're not taking any of the IP or the technology. It's purely the people we are after. So anybody that had any doubts about like Drive Club technology going over, oh, Sony lost that rating, that weather effects. No, that's pretty much there. Anybody that worried about Drive Club not being exclusive anymore, as far as like Drive Club 2, no, the IP is still Sony side, but Codemasters, they pretty much just took the employees there from Evolution Studios. And they also said something that they still have a great relationship with Sony, and they will still be working with Sony. Right now, they're working on a great new IP together, and they still got a great relationship. And the PS4 is definitely going to be a key part of our strategy going forward. So we'll be maintaining those relationships. So I think it's all been handled very well. Both companies is very positive. We are very happy to be able to go forward and work on multiple platforms and work on a new IP here. Sony, we still will still be getting the output from our studio, certainly for our next game, which we hope will be really successful on PS4.
Yo, I want to say this. You know, shout out to Codemasters for even doing this, because if you're a PC gamer and you're a sim racer on PC, you know Codemasters is one of the top sim racer developers out there. Period. Even when you came from the PS2, Xbox 360, all the way up to now, Codemasters has always been able to produce that sim content. They produce car racing games. They produce motorcycle racing games, as always. So when you grab Evolution, and you have these ignorant comments coming in. Well, Evolution now is developing for Xbox One. Evolution is developing for everybody now, because all those guys that came over want to get a paycheck. They want to get paid for their hard-earned work, and so they're going to develop for PC, which is going to be the most concentrated on portion of that game, because when you look at sim racing as a whole, that is where sim racing makes its money, is on PC. I'm telling you, like, every day I get a notification for iRacing.com, and they're doing, like, just like they do with the Halo Championship. They got iRacing championships going on every day, like it's an actual sport. So you're going to get a great game. It's not going to be like the Forza type of deal, but you're going to get a great sim racing game, and I really hope people support it, man, because Evolution, with their creative minds, and then the Codemasters with their simulation aspect, you're going to get something that's going to be good and is going to give everybody what they want. So Xbox One or PS4, you're going to get a good game. Say what?
You had it right with 360.
Yeah, I might have been right with that, but haha, Xbox 720, haha, upgrades 1080p, but you're gonna get that great upgrade. You know what I'm saying? So I get tired of seeing people like misquoting these developers and then going on Twitter trying to expose these developers for what they said. These people themselves said something. They made an assumption that was not nowhere close to the vision of the developers, but they go on Twitter trying to expose these people just to get some name cred in the community. And it's bad. It's really bad, because a company like Codemaster, they're going to do their job when it comes to sim racing, and nobody isn't going to be able to touch them, especially when they come to console. Turn 10 has a big task ahead of them, because they're coming to PC now. They're going somewhere they always wanted to be. Turn 10 always wanted to be on PC. Microsoft just now letting them get there. So I'm going to tell you the main fall right now for Turn 10 on PC. If they come out on PC and they do not have Thrustmaster, Fanatec, or any other major wheel support on PC, they will not succeed. Nobody will not play Forza on PC if they do not have those major wheel supports. Plain and simple.
Yeah, well, they got a whole uphill battle when it just comes to PC or in general with Microsoft and Xbox.
Yeah, because that game has the potential to be a pro style game, and as you see with iRacing, you pay for your cars, you pay for your tracks and stuff like that, but at the same time you get paid to play. So if you're good at what you do on iRacing and you're out there racing every day and you're winning races and you're getting paid to win these races, if Forza is not able to support that, it'll become an arcade title. It'll become a Drive Club.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We shall see. But I just want to say congrats to all the people at Evolution. You know, it was pretty quick turnaround with them getting a job somewhere with a pretty good racing developer. So big shout out to Codemasters on that. But yo, let's move it along because I want to talk about this remote play. Digital Foundry, they did they pretty much analyzed the remote play to PC on the PS4, and they said that it's basically the same as the Vita when it comes to quality, which is kind of disappointing because you expect that, you know, if you're remote playing on PC, that you would get a lot better image quality, you know, and it's defaulted to 540p where you can raise it up to 720, which is kind of shocking in my opinion. The good thing is that you can still as far as the performance, you can up it to 60 frames, so that's pretty good, like how the Vita is on remote play or the PlayStation TV. But anybody shocked that the quality, the image quality on remote play is still the same like on the Vita when it comes to the PC?
I'm not shocked at all. It's what works. Remote play works at 720. So why change it? Why mess with it? Why try to tamper with something that's working? I mean, it'd be different if we were trying to push the envelope with remote play. But it's the same across the board. The same thing you get with the Vitas, the same thing you get with the Vita TV, the same thing you get with PC. It is what it is.
Damn. Anybody else?
How would it be different though? What would make it different, or what could have made it better?
No, I mean like as far as taking, you know, advantage of like PC hardware where you can output it to at least 1080. You know what I mean? It's not like you're on the Vita, or it's not like you're on the PlayStation TV, where that stuff is like you can be limited as far as image quality on that. But I do understand that on remote play on PS4, you can do it outside of your network. Some people do it from work. You know what I mean? So depending on the person's internet and all that stuff. But it's still shocking that option of a higher resolution is not there, in my opinion. It might not be nothing to you, but in my opinion, I think that was a little bit disappointing. But I'm glad that they still have the 60 frames per second on there when it comes to it.
Yeah, I mean the quality isn't like superb, but it's enough to get the job done. I think the highlight of it for me is the fact that it can at least you can connect to your PS4 and not be in the same state. So yeah. I mean, yeah, you're gonna take a loss in quality, but at the same time, hey, you don't have your PS4 nearby, you got the remote app on your PlayStation and it's registered. Hell, you don't even have to technically buy a Vita TV.
You don't.
Anybody here tried it out, the remote play to PC yet?
Yeah, I did it on my channel. Remember I said that last weekend. I was
you doing
the OBS. I was a remote streaming on my PC, and I was live streaming via OBS. You know, because you can't stream Tales of Xhastedgamer unless you have like an Elgato or something. So that was kind of my way to kind of override that and stream from my PS4 onto YouTube and stuff like that when I was playing Tales of Xhastedgamer, which I need to go back to. But I think I need to adjust a little bit more. I wouldn't recommend, like, if you're trying to do all of that, like if you're just trying to play, then go for it. But if you're trying to stream, I recommend like being wired or something, honestly.
Yeah,
you're gonna take a heavy loss in quality for those you're trying to stream towards.
Yeah, that's for sure. I definitely agree with that one. I think that's mandatory when it just comes to gaming in general, to be hardwired.
Yeah, I don't even have my PlayStation wireless.
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't try the remote play yet. I use Mac, so I'm definitely going to try it out sooner or later to see how it is. But I downloaded the app and everything, but I haven't really try to. I heard it's pretty easy to do. All you gotta do is download the little app that they give you from a link and follow the instructions and plug in your DualShock 4 and you're good to go.
Yeah, once you I've tried it on both, and once you download and set up your whole PlayStation account and everything like that, which is pretty much just signing in the PlayStation Network and remembering your account. After that, you're good to go. So it's a straightforward process. It's nothing extra, especially on Mac. All you have to do on Mac, if initially when you sign in the first time, you might want to sign in, then sign out, and then open up the application again, and then go to preferences, and then set up your preferences to have 720p 60 frames per second. But other than that, it runs flawless, man. I'm sitting upstairs in my bedroom playing PlayStation on my MacBook, and I'm playing it on my MacBook while I'm streaming movies through a Chromecast. So it works fine for me. I haven't had no, you got your minor lag issues, especially like with a baseball game when you hit the X button, you can tell when the reaction time is like 1 millisecond, but you can feel the lag. But in a shooting game, you won't be able to tell the difference between the two. So I think it's good for what it is.
Yeah, I haven't tried to play anything like too crazy. Like I said, I did Tales of Hysteria. I haven't tried to do like a fight or anything. I wouldn't even try to risk that much, especially out here. That's how cheap they be playing on Street Fighter.
Yeah, that remote play is more for a casual thing. It's more for like a fix if you're on the road all the time and you just want to hop on and play something real quick or messing with something and stuff like that. It's not made for competitive gaming, so please do not take it and try to compare it to competitive gaming because I know some people out there Xbox One competitive gaming with remote play. Nah, fuck that. No, anything that's remote is going to have lag and it's going to act up. So chill out.
I
So
mean, if they were even trying to compare it to Xbox One, you have to still be within your home network.
yeah,
You can,
Xbox
Man,
One
look,
you have to still be within your home network. PlayStation, you it'll look for the local network, then it'll look on the internet. It tells you I'm looking on the internet for your PlayStation.
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't think Xbox One does 60 frames as well. So when
No, it
it comes to
doesn't. It
streaming,
doesn't. It doesn't do 60 frames in real life. What the hell
I
makes you
thought
think
it.
they're doing it virtually?
I thought it did do 60 frames on your
oh
home
my
network.
God.
I don't think it does. I thought it did. I know it does 1080.
I don't. I've tried to play Madden on remote play. It don't
Oh,
work.
crazy.
Nah.
But yeah, I mean, if I'm wrong in that, correct me on it. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't do 60 on there. But yo, let's move on and talk about this last little article that I have here. Uncharted 4 gets some exclusive information about the gameplay, the difficulty, the game length, photo mode, and all that stuff. So photo mode is back. You pretty much can enable photo mode, and you press R3 and L3 together, and it will pause and take a screen. You know how photo mode is on PlayStation games. Because on PlayStation games, that is something that a lot of PlayStation gamers look forward to is the photo mode because the games are just pretty much beautiful. But one thing from this article that I wanted to talk about is game difficulty, and this is something that I definitely like seeing. If there's any other game that does that, just let me know. I'm not. I don't remember any other game really doing something like this. But the difficulty settings can actually add different types of enemies. For instance, at the tower in the Madagascar demo, there are only snipers on normal difficulty, but on hard and crushing enemies with RPGs, with particular lethal combination with snipers, in a harder difficulty setting, enemies are also more accurate. They're quicker to see you, and stealth is harder. I mean, that's pretty much normal, but I like the fact that when you change the difficulty or whatever, you see different types of enemies to combo with, just having a more difficult time with. Have any game done that really?
Not that I can recall.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, not that I can recall. That's very interesting, though. I didn't
Okay,
come
and
across that one. I didn't
I would
come
have to
across
search
that.
my mental database. I'm pretty sure somebody has done that before, but I just can't think of who off the
yeah, I
top of my
can't I
head.
can't think of the games either. I'm pretty sure someone had done it, but I just can't think of it. Also, just to kill the rumor with the whole co-op thing, they said co-op would take away from the craft experience that followed Nathan Drake's adventure. So there will be no campaign co-op. Once again, no campaign co-op. So I'm pretty sure they're going to have little co-op missions like 2 and 3.
That's all I want. But
For Uncharted 4.
honestly, that's all I want. I don't want it.
I
I didn't want it to be in the story anyway.
I like the co-op missions in 2 more than 3, to be honest. But yeah, there's a lot of things that they have here. If you guys haven't read this DualShockers article, please do, because I can go on all day listing a whole bunch of stuff that
Yeah,
they have
no.
here. But
Honestly, for me personally, I've been avoiding a lot of stuff. Like I didn't watch that Madagascar video or anything.
I
And the only
didn't
time
either.
I hear about Uncharted news is if we talk about it on here. Other than that, I really try to avoid everything. I'm going straight in, like fully surprised. I don't want anything to be expected.
yeah, man, looking at all this stuff too, it's looking really, really good. Like a lot of stuff they added to this game. Like this is an Uncharted game, but it's definitely a new experience. Uncharted game. So,
Yeah, so quick question. 2016 Game of the Year?
I'm gonna say yeah, man. I think it's gonna be, for me. It's gonna be Uncharted, Final Fantasy 15.
Okay.
What else should I put in there? I
Is there
gotta see
any?
more. I gotta see more Horizon. But if
Mm,
Last Guardian comes out as well, I think that's gonna be in the standings too, because those type of games always equate well for the critics. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, I think Uncharted's going to get it. I don't, man.
But yeah,
I mean,
I'm if I was a betting man,
man, just the whole, everything that they put into the whole series, basically, story wise, mechanics,
bruh.
all of that, all of that
I'm
stuff.
reading this article and it's just a list of bulletins. Like I'm just like, damn, I can literally just read all day of what they're adding here. And I'm just like, damn, there's a lot of stuff here. But yeah,
Yeah,
if I was to bet, I would bet on Uncharted
yeah, it's
winning
going
game of
on.
the year.
Yeah, it's got to be. It's going out with a bang. According
Oh
to
yeah,
according to some.
thanks for reminding
Uh,
me of that as well. Naughty Dog also came out and they said that they are open to having Uncharted continue with another developer doing it, but they will have to like oversee the game and make sure it's right before they just hand it away to any other developer.
yeah,
But
that I don't.
they wouldn't be
That
doing it.
no, that I don't agree with. I think it should be cut off after this. They
Yeah,
should put a
but
seal on it.
I doubt it though. It's gonna get cut off.
I would like for it to be, but it's a major money maker. Sony owns it, so you know.
Hmm. But yeah, let's go on to these plugs. Like I said, this was a really short news week, so this podcast is not going to be too long like that. But let's go into these plugs real quick, because we have my man Zappa is returning in Guilty Gear XR Revelator. I forgot who I was in the party with, or if I was doing a live stream. It might be AG, and AG and Kazuya, matter of fact, was in the live stream. And I was talking about like the older Guilty Gear characters, and I was like, yo, it would be cool if they had Zappa in there. Pretty much Zappa is just like possessed like demon character, like little gypsy dude. Uh-oh. Little gypsy dude. That's me.
We
And
got alarm.
his moveset is just crazy. I know Wayne, shout out to Wayne, council member. He likes Zato. He would definitely love Zappa, yo. Same type of character. You know what I mean? Really dope character, yo. But yeah, he'll be returning in Revelator when it comes out later. Timbo on the track. Also, want to let you guys know that there's a remastered sale going on for PlayStation 4. So they have God of War remastered 50% off. You can get it for $20. They got Final Fantasy X and X-2 50% off with Amazon Prime. Final Fantasy Type 0 HD 33% off with Amazon Prime. Metro Redux 18% off. Tearaway Unfolded 8% off. Tomb Raider the Definitive Edition 14% off. So if you guys want to check that stuff out, make sure you go on Amazon or wherever, and you guys can check out what would primarily Amazon. These sales are on. Check out any of these remasters if you missed any of them that came out. Anybody else have anything, any little plugs before we move on?
Yeah, you already know the usual. Once again, who doesn't like free games? BigCheese is having a No Man's Sky and Uncharted 4 giveaway. And oh yeah, also Hard Knock Gamers, they have also Uncharted 4 giveaway. So there's 2 chances to win Uncharted 4 and 1 chance to win No Man's Sky. So we like free games, you know what I'm saying? Keep supporting the council, listening to us and all that goodness, and yeah, have your chance.
Yes, sir. So that's BigCheese. He's doing a giveaway, and once again, Hard Knock Gamers. If you guys are not in that Facebook group, they are also doing a giveaway. You can go on Twitter and search for those 2 names. I think it's BigCheese on Twitter as well, and you can search for Hard Knock Gamers on Twitter, and you definitely see the giveaways that they have. Or go to Kev videos. I know Kev linked them in his videos where you guys can see. Where you guys can see the giveaway. But this topic is basically not really a topic, but it's more like a little announcement. For this pretty much this whole week, I've been letting a lot of people know that we're having like a Street Fighter V tournament in the PlayStation Nation All-Star group. So if you guys are not in PlayStation Nation All-Stars, join up. Just go on Facebook, search for the group, and an admin will add you. The admins are pretty much the council, so the group is ran by the council. That's just how it is. But we have a lot of PlayStation people in there. Xbox guys are in there as well. I think there's Nintendo dudes in there as well. But is a group primarily talking about PlayStation. But beyond that, we're having our first Street Fighter V tournament. A lot of people here in this panel is participating in there. So yeah, so tomorrow I'll be live streaming this tournament. It starts off at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Throughout the whole weekend, there will be streams going up on my channel. So you guys are going to pretty much get a notification if you're subscribed to do so. If you guys are not subscribed, let a friend. All the subscribers, matter of fact, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come and join the stream, because there will be giveaways. I just put up a video on YouTube stating what those giveaways are. Quantum Break for PC. Windows 10. You will get a Quantum Break for PC on Windows 10. I'll be giving away that code, and also I'll be giving away 2 copies of Street Fighter V digitally for PS4 within the live streams. So just tune in, comment, like the stream so everybody can share it or whatever, and you have a chance to win one of those games. Once again, I said in my video, if you already have Street Fighter V on PS4, whatever, just be mindful. Just let me know if you are selected. Just let me know, like, yo, Barry, I already got Street Fighter. You can give it away to somebody else. So it will be more helpful if you have a Twitter, so I can just easily DM you, slide in the DMs, pause,
Come on,
and change the code there. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a fun time. Like this is gonna be the first of many tournaments. I'm planning like a league type thing when it comes to the PlayStation Nation All Stars group, and probably some other groups if they want to join in, they can join in as well. I'm going to plan a league type ordeal, so it builds up to like the major tournament at the end of the day, similar to how Capcom Tour Pro Tour is. So we'll see how it is. So depending on how successful this tournament goes, look forward to more things like that when it comes to those, competitive play. And Street Fighter V is not the only thing that we probably do as far as the tournament. But I found a great website. I didn't even know. Kev didn't even let me know about this website because I looked at Kev's name and I was like, damn, he's been a member since 2014 or whatever like that. I'm like, what's going on here, man? But yo, I found the website. I thought this website is pretty cool, man. The challenge, it sets up your brackets, how you want it, and all that stuff. So it pretty much organizes everything for you. So I just started with Street Fighter because Street Fighter is pretty much popular, and I think it will be a good game to start out having the first tournament with. But yo, like I said, anybody that is not in the group, because I know there's people that don't really do Facebook. In other tournaments, you guys can probably join in that if you're subscribed to Kev's channel, Michy channel, Joseph's channel, whoever's channel, you guys can join in on that later on. But the first tournament is a strictly PlayStation Nation All-Stars group. And that's pretty much it. That's all I gotta say, man. Winner gets a $50 PSN card. Second place get a $20, and third place get $10 PSN card. So yeah, make sure you guys tune in 9:00 p.m. The fights should probably start around 9:15, 9:30, but I want to get the live stream started around 9 o'clock. And yeah, hopefully you guys tune in. See who wins some of these games. And hopefully you have a good time and entertain you guys, you know what I mean? But that's pretty much all I got to say. It's not really a topic. I just wanted to make that announcement. So if you guys didn't see the video that I made, go to that video, watch it. I pretty much go in more detail with that. But,
somebody wants us to talk about Gears of War in the comment section, but I don't care for Gears of War, so I just wanted to put that out there. Those comments was
Yo, I tried to tell people about Gears of War, man. When I say people gonna fall off of Gears of War, I don't say it because the game isn't good. I say it because people get in there and they get their ass wrecked, and then they be like, you know what, I can't play this game. This game sucks because they can't win at it, so they quit. So Gears of War, if you look back historically at any Gears of War game, you'll see that anybody that you play on Gears of War they love Gears of War, and that's what they live and die by. They know Gears of War. It's not a casual game. So if you're gonna play that game to be a casual, you won't be on there no longer than 2 weeks, and you'll be done. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So you might as well just pack your lunch, get your bologna sandwich ready, because it's gonna be a long haul for those first 2 weeks. Because after that, you're gonna quit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If you're not an actual Gears of War player and you play it all the time, you're not gonna stick with it long. And that's just been the history of Gears of War.
Damn, yeah. I never really played Gears of War online like that. I'm gonna try out the beta, see how it is. I'm not really like a Gears of War guy. I still haven't even completed the Ultimate Edition where I need to complete it.
It's all about the wall bounce. It's all about the wall bounce and the shotgun, man. If you don't know how to wall bounce, or you don't know what wall bounce is, you're gonna fail in life when it comes to Gears, man. Tell you that straight up, man.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Wall bounce and no scope.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, well, you gonna say Kev?
No, I was saying shout out to the Ignorant Gamers. I see they in the comment section, so shout out to them. Make sure to sub to their channel too if you haven't already.
Yes, sir.
That's Noah RZA. Those are some of the first people I started watching when I was on started watching YouTube. Shout out to those guys.
It might be Snow. Shout out to Uncle RZA too.
Yeah, it's usually Snow, but Uncle RZA, he be popping in and out, man. But shout out to those guys, man. I started watching those guys a couple of years ago, man, and they're real cool dudes, man. And hey, yo, honestly, if you're in the chat, click on Ignorant Gamers, the tag in the chat, and go to their channel and subscribe, man. They put out actual content. And Snow is the resident PlayStation 4 guy, and Ramon is Uncle Rizza is the Xbox guy. So you're going to get an unbiased opinion on both sides, and they're going to give you the real. So they're New York guys. They're real cool, man. Check them out, and they have another page called Lifestyles Defined too. But check them out, man. Them guys, they both collab together to play games. So like Uncle Rizza will come over to PS4, and Snow will go over to Xbox One and play games. They're back and forth. So check them guys out, man. They're real good guys, man. They really should have more subs than they do.
Yep.
Honestly.
True that, man.
Yeah, so
But yeah, yo, make sure you definitely subscribe to Ignorant Gamers. I just subscribed myself. But yeah, man, Street Fighter 5 tournament tomorrow. Make sure you tune in once again.
The wife just brought home an Xbox One exclusive, the new one.
Oh no!
Shout out to her.
Yo, Timbo just bought an Elite controller for the Xbox One.
She bought a Elite controller, but it ain't for the Xbox One.
Yeah, so shout out to Timbo. But yo, for those that want to know anybody that's in the matches, go to the video that I just put up. You're gonna see the challenge.com /PSNA Street Fighter 5, and you'll see the participants in there. We got Big Cheese in there, DemiGodReviews, my man Luke,
Big Gouda,
Battle Tech HD, MistaOfficialVG, Supernova Bomb, Liquid Pain, Personification,
T-Main Fool,
T-Man Food, Michy, Killer J, Chauncey, Talon,
what's up, Tom?
Swag, Me 70,
bro.
Wes Manic.
I'll do the commentary.
We got my man we got my man Brooke in there. If you guys don't know, Madonna Saigon, he's in there. We got Alchemist, Logical Gamer, Upchuck Gaming is in there as well. Grizzle Goon, Marcus Martinez, Christian is in there. Straight Bleach.
Marcus?
Yeah, Marcus is in there, man. We got about 24 people in here in the first tournament, and I'm just looking for this to grow when it comes to the later ones.
This is the type of thing we need for like all gaming groups. You know what I'm saying? No matter if Bang Bang, PlayStation Nation All Stars, We Game here, whatever group you're in, come play Street Fighter, and people will come over there and play Gears of War. People will come play Call of Duty or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But this is the type of gaming we need in the community, man. But because like we're missing that. Everybody gets on their side and they start, irking and jerking back and forth, just talking trash. But at the end of the day, it's we play games, we get offline, and we go deal with real life. So come back here, play games, and have fun, man. Because honestly, I always say this: I developed some of my most defined relationships with the dudes in the council, and then actually meeting them last December at PSX, that was even better. You know what I'm saying? So like, do this, because you never know when you might actually meet some of these people in real life.
Yep. Speaking of real life, so all people holding Madden tournaments, charging $25 entry fees with $50 as first place,
Kill
real
yourself.
life, kill yourself.
Damn, Cowcast is brutal.
Look, if you charging an entry fee for a tournament and the first prize is only $50, kill
and it's
yourself.
$25. And it's $25?
Hold on, what's the entry fee?
It was a Madden tournament. The entry fee was $25. The first prize was
Lord.
$50.
Lord,
It was another one.
Lord.
It was another one. The entry fee was $10, and first place was $50. And I'm like, how many people you trying to have in the tournament? Because that ain't a big enough award, But $10, I need to get at least 100.
I say if you're gonna charge an entry fee of $25, the winner get the pot. You know what I'm saying? That's just my thing. That's just me.
Man, people trying to make a profit off of tournaments. Look, I'm good at math. Okay. I don't have no problem playing no game, even though I might suck at it. I'll play games. That's what I do. But I'm great at math. Before I was good at games, I was good at math. Remember that.
Just to be clear, there's no entry fee To any tournament, I'm probably going to be doing, just something to give back to the community. But yo, let's go to these outros, man. You know what I mean? Short podcast this week, but yeah, it was a good one. So yo, Ubed, that's it, right?
Ubed.
Ubed, man.
Oh, I keep saying bad.
I don't know. Ubed.
But yo, give us your outro, man. Let us know, any shout outs that you have, and we keep it moving.
No, I ain't really got none. It's my first time around the bench, so man, stop trying to put me on the spot all the time, man. All right?
Yo, he's like, yo, I'm your local neighborhood terrorist podcast. You know what I'm saying? If you don't agree with what I'm saying, I'm gonna kill you.
My bad, bro. My bad.
I'm fucking with you, man. I'm fucking with you, man.
But nah, man, it was good. It was good having you on here. But yeah, my man, Xhastedgamer.
Yo, thank you for coming through to the podcast, everybody in there gamers, Upchuck Gaming, WolfFlow, anybody, Timbo, of course, local neighborhood reckless admin, DemiGodReviews, everybody, man. Yo, thank you for coming through the podcast, man. Yo, check me out. I'm gonna be throwing up those Ratchet MLB The Show, Road to the Show gameplay videos. Don't expect me to be, censored or anything like that. So hide your kids, hide your wife. I'm going to try my best to explain the game of baseball to you all, especially to my African American folks that don't really take the time to understand the game because, basketball and football is life to some people. So I'm going to try. I'm literally going to try my best to explain the game to you as possible, man, because it's a game of strategy. It's like playing checkers, man. You got to take your time. You got to understand what your next move is. Check out everybody else. Yo, thanks, Jabari, for having me on again this week, man, and I appreciate it, man.
I mean, you ain't got to thank me, you know what I mean? It's just how we do.
I'm just saying, man.
But yeah, man, Ken Masters.
What's going on? Alright, we're gonna see. Shout out to everybody.
Let's just be real, man. Let's just be real. You know you're gonna fall back to that cameo. Okay. Who do you fight in the first round again?
I fight Demetrius.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
That should be a good match.
Yeah, it is. I'm looking forward to it. So we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to that tournament, and yeah, that's it. I'm looking forward to playing that Dark Souls, and I don't know. It was like quiet week, more or less. So,
This next month is gonna be a crazy month, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, just shout out to everybody listening, and keep it gaming, learn to read. Well, not to the people listening, but there's a lot of people out there that don't want to read. So I just got to remind them of that, and that's it. I'm gone.
Let them know, Ken. Let them know. But yeah, man, Michy, right in the sand. I hope Michy wins in the Street Fighter V tournament.
Blow for eternity.
Yo, thank you for the hope. You better hope that the stream can contain my rage if I don't win.
Yeah, don't believe Michy, man. He's better than a lot of people out here.
Angry Black Man Podcast. Stop playing now.
I ought to do that. But now, shout out to my beautiful wife who got off work late and still supporting the podcast.
That's just dedication.
Really? Shout out to my dog that was quiet for the majority of the podcast. Shout out to the boy Young Stizzle who still has my page kidnapped. He's still Debo and Elmo on my page, so he'll have new footage up on. He's supposed to be dropping his first hit song off his new album, keeping it old school. idea brought up by Mr. Official. So
Coming soon, niggas. Coming soon.
Oh no.
What was that?
he's gonna try to have a song every 2 weeks. Shout out to Xbox One. Keep trying. Keep trying. Sooner or later, you will become a next-gen console.
Damn.
So just keep trying. You had DX12. DX12 not working out so good so far. So just keep up the good work out. You got something in the works. Maybe you can be a DVD player. But as far as the next-gen gaming console, you need to take some notes from the Wii U. Take a break. Fire some devs. Get some exclusives. And make sure that they sell games in GameStop that people actually want to buy.
Yo.
Let's see. Shout out to Next Gen 720 for having one of the most ignorant but hilarious podcasts on Monday. I feel sorry for everybody that goes on that show, but it's good talk. It's good talk. It's torture to listen to, but great conversation. So shout out to him.
Yeah, assumptions.
Yeah, ignorant.
yo, shout out to Mr. Official. Yo, I never seen Kev come in there with come into any podcast with an iron fist. But when he came into that podcast on Monday, I was like, bruh, Kev, man.
I wasn't even mad.
Whenever somebody mentions the truth about Xbox to them in that podcast, everybody on the Xbox side says, "Oh no!" You can tell whenever they get hit.
Damn, now you.
Yo, Michy, you sound like Future just now, man.
You sound like you got auto-tune.
You never know. I got some stuff working over here. I'm telling you. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Keep it gaming, and my Xbox is officially put in this bag as a travel portable gaming system. No longer has to lose our room. It's going to be playing at work only, and maybe on road trips. That being said, support your Xbox exclusives whenever you get the next one. And I'm done. Oh yeah. Why? It's just a challenge for people to play Layers of Fear. Step outside your box. It's on both consoles and PC, I believe. So step outside the box or step in the box if your Xbox on. Play Layers of Fear. The closest you get in the PT.
Don't be no punk.
Hey, sometimes you gotta be a punk.
Right. They're trying to recommend heart attacks for everybody. I'm straight.
Yo, Michy and Timbo. Make sure when everybody get VR, they're gonna be like, make sure you get the kitchen. Everybody get the kitchen.
Everybody make sure you get the kitchen. Don't listen to Bari. He light skinned. He don't know no better. He can't tell you about the glory of the sun. Get the kitchen.
Wow.
Don't listen to Michy or Timbo if you got a bad heart. That's all I'm gonna say.
Listen, man.
Take your medicine. Take your heart medicine, sir.
I play the kitchen. I got my experience. I think I'm good. I'm good with that. But yo, Mr. Official VG.
Just you know what I'm saying, like, subscribe to my channel. Once again, just much respect to all the gaming wise, Timbo, Mrs. Official, and you know what I'm saying, everybody in the live stream, chatting it up, gaming at 8
Shout out my wife.
I don't know, bro. I couldn't think of nothing witty enough to combat on you. So, shout out to the son. Shout out to the son, which is Bari's wife, because he's light skinned.
Oh, shit.
That's about the best I can do. Professor Panda, shout out to you and EXL Gaming. You know what I'm saying? Just much respect to everybody, you know, who just came through to listen to us. Support your exclusives. Don't listen to these dumbasses.
Support those exclusive facts. But yeah, pretty much like I said, it's gonna be a short show, but still, just want to give a quick little shout outs. Shout out to everybody in the chat that came through. Much appreciated. Shout out to EXL Gaming. If you guys don't know, go and check out their website, get your gaming news. My man Ken over there writing it up. You know what I mean? So big shout out to EXL. big shout out to everybody in PlayStation Nation All Stars, man. Much appreciated. The groups pretty much started out real small, but it's definitely growing in there. And a lot with it's have fun. I like to see a lot of people, make their opinions and all that stuff in the group. Definitely good to see that's going on.
Shout out again to Ignorant Gamers, man. They doing a lot of big stuff right now, and they have a great voice, man. And like, we can really ride with them right now because they have a great voice, man, in the gaming community. So I think they have a great unbiased opinion, and everybody needs to look at them too. The same way we approach it, they approach it too. So check them out, man. They're great guys, man. Great guys.
Yeah, I just subbed to him.
Yeah, man. I just subbed as well. A big shout out to Ignorant Gamers. Thanks for coming through, checking out the podcast and all that stuff. And yeah, man. Street Fighter V tournament. I know I've been talking about it a lot, but I do want a lot of people to come through, out here. And yeah, you have the possibility of winning some games. Just for checking out the stream. But like I said, I know there's a lot of people that's not on Facebook like that. You guys will have another chance in the next tournament to come. Oh, I'm button.
Yo, my big thing right now, I'm going to tell you right now, Jabari, my big thing with you is I want to figure out a way for us to live stream the whole tournament. Like, you have everybody, whoever's up, who's ever able to live stream the whole tournament and the fighters and stuff like that, man. To like get it in.
No, everything is gonna be live streamed. Everything is live streamed on the channel.
Yeah. I think that would be everybody.
I pretty much have it set up where every fight is going to be live streamed. There's not going to be any fight that you won't see personally. And if the guys that's fighting want to do their own little thing live stream, they can do that as well. But on my channel, there's going to be commentating. I got my man Sammy coming through, Chauncey coming through. Definitely do some commentating. On the technical side of Street Fighter. So yeah, it's gonna be a whole bunch of fun, man. Just make sure you tune in the comment section and look out. I'm gonna call your name out, so you can win something like Quantum Break for Windows 10 or 2 copies of Street Fighter V digital PS4 code. Those are the things that I'll be giving away during the live stream for the tournament. Also, I want to do a shout out to Mooch, the Mooch 78. I just checked his PSN and he does not play PlayStation. Told me he beat Uncharted games and played them. No, you do not, sir. No, you.
That's the way I feel about him. That's the way I feel about him.
But yeah, you're not beating any game out here.
Yo, him and Hebot, because I think Hebot be lying about his PSN.
Hebot, I asked for his
bro, they bought that Twitter life. Man. They sit on Twitter all day.
Shout out to Hebot. He's a great debater.
I'm waiting for his.
Great.
Hey, yo, is that dude that was in there on the last debate on Monday?
He hates Google.
Yeah.
The one that throw personal shots.
I don't know, man. I know, but hold on. Let me do this real quick before we get into all of that. But like I said, make sure you tune into the live stream. Quantum Break, Street Fighter V, another copy of Street Fighter V will be the giveaway. Let everybody know that the live stream will be starting at 9 o'clock tomorrow, and the tournament will be ending Sunday on the 17th. So it's going to be a weekend tournament. Hopefully everybody will come through, have some fun, show how it's done. The Council and PlayStation Nation All-Stars Street Fighter V tournament. But yeah,
on a break, but don't take a break.
Episode 75 is in the books. And with all podcasts, we end with.
They need to get the Taco Bell dog to be like, yeah, exclusive. No. Maybe we can do that. Can we get the Taco Bell dog?
Yes, yeah, I can't even do it.
Yo, Kato exclusive.
Yeah. Oh no! Stop.
Yo, honestly, I'm gonna say right now, the best The best exclusive coming out for Xbox right now is going to be Gears of War.
Is it?
Yo,
Yeah.
what's Cuphead? What's Cuphead?
And I tell a lot of people this, like I said before, like people gonna stop playing that game because they get wrecked in it, and they just don't want to play anymore because they get wrecked. But that's gonna be the best. That's gonna be the Xbox One's best game of the year this year.
Yo, big shout out to WolfFlow. He said we gone. You know, like Nintendo Wii. That was funny, man. But yo, Team Persona for sure. Big shout out to Persona. He wasn't here today. Big shout out to the council members. It wasn't here today. Big shout out to myself. You know, I'm finally here for a full podcast. Where I can officially say,
You know what?
You
Yeah, you
shout
know
out
what?
yourself.
You know what? You're right. You're right, man. You never like this has been like the first podcast in the last 6 that you've been here for the first.
it's been a minute, man. So I can officially say from the computer, and we go. Deuce.
Peace.
Deuce.
Later.
PS3 still getting exclusives. Xbox 360 go.